When I was in church, they told me that even through all life's trials and tribulations, I could only do one thing, and that one thing was doubt. I was told to believe the answers were being shown to me, but I just refused to see. I was told I was blind to the truth, and I had to beg God to forgive me for standing so tall. Yet I was not allowed to doubt that this God cared about me or existed at all. You see, this is because religion abides by a simple rule: treat faith as a virtue, and those who doubt as fools. After all, Psalm 14 says, "The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. Only a fool would pick and prod." At least that's what they say. And that's because they treat doubt like a poison. Once you're infected with doubt, it destroys you like a cancer. It leaves you in a state of hopelessness and disaster where there are no answers. You're broken, you're weak, and when you hit a bad streak, you have no one else to blame but yourself because you turned your back on God. Now you're worthless and alone because you refuse to pick up the phone and answer God's call, but that's not all. If you thought this life was bad, wait until after you die. That's when you'll really start to cry. While your family is welcomed at the gate because they chose to repent, you're doomed to eternal damnation and torment, where demons and devils will torture you in ways we can't even conceive. The only question you'll have then is, why is this happening to me? And they'll say, you let your mind be corrupted and you followed that siren song. You made a choice and you chose wrong. You chose to doubt. Now you have to understand the difference between thought-out reasons and harsh commands. I can empathize with the feelings you must have. The hope for love and something better should be good enough to take a stand. To be in a place where it feels like someone understands you, where they empathize with you. But when you open up and say, please help me, I'm drowning in problems, they turn around and tell you, don't worry, we'll pray for you. A statement so asinine, the only thing to say that comes to mind is, don't worry, I'll think for you too. And that's because thoughts and prayers lead to nothing, but doubt leads to action. Like Newton said, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So when faith leads to inaction, it's up to you to take matters into your own hands. And it's up to you to explore this amazing new land, which we call life. Now, try not to get worried because I know this is the part that's scary. Just hear me out. Doubt is the reason why we've come so far. From since we're born, we're told to ignore the doubt and shoot for the stars. But we failed to realize it was the doubt that made us who we are, because we never stopped learning. When others doubt our abilities, we become aware of our weaknesses and can turn them into strengths. We can use their doubt as motivation to travel those great lengths to be who we truly desire to be. Doubt shouldn't be feared, it's just misunderstood. It can turn a cannot into I knew you could. Trust me, doubt is good. Or don't. Doubt me. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Be skeptical of me and prove to us that doubting is the default. Think for yourself and never believe in something because someone merely says it's true. You owe it to yourself to find the answers regardless if it's taboo. It's a hell of a lot better than being irrational because you're just trying to make do. So don't be afraid and learn to love doubt. But do be skeptical of those who try to force it away by claiming it's about a battle between good and evil, where faith is a virtue but doubt is lethal. While they may claim faith leads to Eden, only doubt brings true freedom. Freedom to think for yourself and to stand up for what you believe in. We need to realize it's okay to be skeptical every now and then, and it's up to us to show the world to love doubt again.